What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Realistic Summer Career Mode. This is episode number 35. We start today's episode by seeing that Willock's injury against Everton was just a bruised shoulder. Thank God for that, because recently, I couldn't handle any more misery. Odds on Edouard done for the season, and Lord knows we're missing him. 4 straight defeats in all competitions for Crystal Palace. 3 on the trot in the Premier League against Aston Villa, Liverpool and Everton. And of course, the huge first leg loss against Atalanta at Selhurst Park. 3-0 down, heading to Bergamo for our second leg. But I wasn't going to throw in the towel. Yep, we had plenty of chances in the first leg against Atalanta. We didn't even play that badly on the offensive end. I just didn't take the opportunities. And Marcus Rashford obviously ran the show in South London. He scored one, he set up one, he's the top scorer in the Europa League. And I still believed, heading to Bergamo, we could pull off a miracle. But after 4 straight defeats in all competitions, a massive hole, and no Edouard and no Willock, I knew I had to be much better. So from the very first whistle, I was on it. I was aggressive. And we had an early chance 10 minutes in with Bryan Mbeumo opening the scoring. Gets in behind Zappacosta and makes it 1-0. Quick celebration. Well done, boys. We get back in your half. Little clap on the sidelines. But we've only scored 1 of the 3 we need. We've got 33% of the goals we need to tie it. Don't stop now. 10 minutes later, here we go. Abrechize finds Mitchell down the left-hand side into Dwight McNeil. The former Claret takes it round his man and rolls it back to Tyrick down the left-hand side. Gives it to Eze. 12 yards from goal. 3-point conversion over the crossbar. But set the tone in the first half. Couple of great chances. Took one, went close with another. In the second half, I said the same thing, boys. Keep on attacking. And 7 minutes after the restart, Alex Mighton with a scream. I took off Eze at the break. It had 1 chance, I'd missed it. So I sent on the kid. Fresh legs, energy, something different, see what you can do. Raksaki scored a screamer against Everton on the weekend, and Mighton's goal even better. Unbelievable half volley. No chance for Musso. And out of nowhere, from the brink of almighty collapse, Crystal Palace have almost pulled themselves out of that hole. It is 2-0 on night and 3-2 over 2 legs. And I said it. I said I could do it. And now I was doing it. 2-0 up in Bergamo. But Atalanta thought, okay, enough of this. Enough of this. They can't defend. I keep on breaching them. But we know they can also attack like we can. Top scorers in the Europa League. They have the top scorer in the Europa League. 24 minutes on the clock. And Atalanta are back in front by 2 over 2 legs. What did I say? It's their attack that's dangerous, not their defence. I could breach their defence easily. Did it last game against them. Didn't score, but I breached them many times. In this game, the same. Breached them a few times, got a couple of goals for it as well. But going forward, that is their best area. Rashford, the top scorer, Anthony Martial, Raul de Tomas, and that man who scored his 5th of the competition, Alvaro Morata, makes it 2-1 on the night and restores a 2-goal cushion. But from kickoff, I thought, okay, alright, I need to probably score at some point anyway, so just keep on attacking. And right from kickoff, we're back in front by 2. Yep, Mighton really changed the game off the bench at half-time with a pace. Rolls it across and Bryan Mbeumo gets his 2nd on the night. It's 3-1 and once again, we cut the gap to 1. The question is, can we stop Atalanta when they come forward? Well, 12 minutes to go and he almost put the dagger past me. Koopman is denied by Henderson. It's still 3-1 on the night. We still trail by 1 over 2 legs. But off the bench, what did I say? It's their attack that I just couldn't stop. Raul de Tomas comes off the bench for Alvaro Morata and makes it 3-2 and once again extends the gap from 1 to 2 over 2 legs. And that, in the end, I knew was probably going to do it. In stoppage time, I was desperately trying to get the ball back, but it wouldn't have mattered. The game was done at this point. There was never going to be enough time for me to score 2 goals. I gifted them a chance, they took it, which meant I couldn't even win the game on the night. It ends 3-3. And our progress ends there. I put myself in a massive hole in the first leg, and I just couldn't get out of it. I tried, I jumped as high as I could. I even clinged onto the sides, but I just couldn't claw myself out of it. Final score, Atalanta 3, Crystal Palace 3, Raul de Tomas bags a brace off the bench, and there it is over. And our progress in the Europa League ends in the semis, as it'll be an all-Italian final as Roma overcame Porto to take on Atalanta in the in the final there. And it is done. Our progress ends in the semis. We were asked to reach the semis. I did that. First competition in Europe, and we reached semi-final. I'm proud. I'm really proud of the response in the second leg as well, because it would have been so easy for me to have just thrown in the towel heading into that second leg. It would have been so easy for me to just throw a backup side out. Do you know what? Willock's down. Eduard's done for the season. Throw out a backup side. Let Atalanta have an easy win both legs, get thrashed again in Bergamo, come back, take on Leeds, and hope for the best in the league. But I gave it my best. I gave it my all. Unfortunately, going forward, I know I'd get goals, and I did. But it was at the back, where I just could not stop them. They're the top scorers in the Europa League this season. They've got the top scorer in the Europa League this season. Put myself in a hole, couldn't climb out of it. Final score, 3-3 on the night, 6-3 over 2 legs. Atalanta, fair play. I just couldn't stop them. But it meant heading into the following game, well, we know now we're not going to win any silverware this season, but this is it. We can't qualify for the Champions League via that route either, so this is it. We've got 4 games to go in the Premier League. We've lost our last 3. We haven't won any of our last 5 in all competitions. If we are going to make the top 4 now, simply put, we need to win all four of our final games. So, first of the final 2 today, and our first game back at Selhurst Park in the Premier League, taking on Leeds United, Jesse Marsh's side, and Lord knows I had to get our response going in this game. Because we know now, with a cluster of teams around us, Wolves, Aston Villa, Spurs and Liverpool, only one place is up for grabs. That's 4th place. So if we're going to be a team to get there, we've got ourselves in a hole. We're 5 points behind 4th. We need to win all 4 of our final games to have any chance of getting there. So taking on Leeds at Selhurst Park, haven't been here in the Premier League in a while now. Our last 3 games in the league are all away. We lost them all. So back home it was a welcome sight. Here in South London, Sahar gave us the lead, but Jesse Marsh's side just created chance after chance after chance, and once again, I just could not stop the AI. If it wasn't for Henderson, we would have been down in this game. Instead, Rafinha, the new Barca man, bagged a leveller with 25 minutes to go, and Leeds had found their equaliser. They were pushing for a winner, and I'll be totally honest here, had it not been for Dean Henderson, I'd have been down by 2 or 3. He was bailing me out every single chance Leeds got. He couldn't stop Rafinha's effort, but it was all Leeds United. I wasn't getting the chances until I did. And Alex Moynton, 2 goals in 2 games for the former Forest winger. Makes it 2-1 and Palace are back in front. 12 minutes on the clock, and what a swing. Leeds could have effectively ended our Champions League dreams on one end. Henderson bailed me out. We come on the counter and Moynton restores our lead. And I'll be honest, totally against the run of play. It's 2-1, we're in front, and with 7 minutes to go, what do I talk about when the AI played that full pitch press, worked the ball in behind, worked the space in behind, used those pacey players, and you're through one-on-one. Exactly what happens, and Rak Sakyi says the kids are alright. Mighton scores our first in the second, Rak Sakyi bags the dagger, and that would do it. Final score in South London after no wins in our last 5 in all competitions. 3 straight defeats in the Premier League. We return to Selhurst Park, and that's what it means. 2 late goals by the kids, Moynton and Rak Sakyi, and we win it 3-1. And the stats, I have to say, were really deceptive. It was a very, very even game. It could have gone either way, and I just thought Leeds had better chances than we did, really. We had some good ones, and yes, we took the ones we needed to, but I thought the game was very even. Could have gone either way. In the end, it came down to who had a better goalkeeper. That was Henderson between the sticks for me. Thank God, his transfer fee paying for itself in that game. Had it not been for his heroics between the sticks, would have lost that game. Or at least, at the very least, failed to win it. And that would have been it. Our Champions League dreams would have died there in South London. But as the games continue to come thick and fast. Every single midweek there's a clash on Wednesday night. Here's another, West Bromwich Albion. They're surely safe now for another season, but taking them on at the Hawthorns here, facing Steve Bruce's side. Had to win back-to-back for the first time in several weeks. Otherwise, we know, Champions League dreams have gone, and 22 minutes in, erect a statue, it's his club, Wilfried Zaha, Ben's inner beauty, absolutely glorious goal. I had to show you the replay of this. Look at the bend on that, reverse Roberto Carlos. That was a beauty from our number 11. Wilfried the goal, 8th for the season. We're in front at the Hawthorns, 1-0 up, and again, if we're to have any chance whatsoever of making the top 4, we have to win all 4 of our final games. Simple as that. Otherwise, we're not going to do it. We're in a hole. The only way we can get there is if teams above us slip up and we win all of the games at their expense. So we're leading by 1. We're in front. But as we know, tired legs out there. No doubt about that. A bit of rotation as well. This game coming on Wednesday night on the back of the exhausting, exhilarating win against Leeds. And the Baggies with the fresher legs got themselves their leveller. Daryl Dyke, the young forward, he's one of the strongest players in the game, and he bangs one past Dean to make it 1-1. The Baggies have their equaliser. And in a good first half, there was nothing really going on in the second half. I'll be honest, I kind of ran out of legs. It's not a real surprise. What a fixture we've had recently. I wasn't that surprised that I've ran out of steam. Couldn't create anything. And had it not been for Dean Henderson, the Baggies through Alex Mowat would have won the game. Great stop by the former Red Devil shot stopper. Kept it at 1-1. And that was how the game would finish. I say we need to win all 4 of our final games. Well, at the second hurdle, we slip up. A draw, 1-1 at the Hawthorns. But again, you look at the stats here. Had it not been for Dean, I would have lost the game. Had it not been for him, we would never have got to the Europa League semi-final and never have had a chance at the top 4. But unfortunately, he can't do it all himself. If you look at the table now, with 2 games to go, we're in 7th place. We're a point clear of Wolves, so it does mean we win our final 2 games. We guarantee European football at some point, but 1 point behind Villa and Spurs in 5th and 6th, and now 4 behind Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool in 4th. 2 games to go. We need a miracle. Have to win back-to-back, otherwise mathematically can't do it, and all Liverpool need is 1 win from 2. But I'm not going to give up. There is still a very slim chance, and we'll fight till the end. It's the Crystal Palace way. But that will end today's episode of the Really Summer Criminal, guys. Big thank you for watching the penultimate episode of Season 2. If you haven't, please drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you for the final episode, the season finale, our final 2 games. Can we pull off the impossible, sneak into 4th, and qualify for the Champions League? We'll find out very soon.